What up, Fight World? This Amin Boxing Club, and let's get to it, man. So, Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin Santos, man. Shakur just won, unanimous decision. The fight, man. It was not much action, man. Both fighters were showing each other respect. I knew that Edwin Santos was a dangerous fighter for Shakur, and he a dangerous fighter for anybody, really, and I knew that it would be Shakur was going to be more cautious, but I felt like Shakur was going to let his hands go more. Now, after the fight, they talking about how Shakur had bruising on his hand before he wrapped it. And I noticed Shakur only really used his jab. That's how he beat De Los Santos, with his jab. So get that part out the way, man. Shakur won the fight with his jab, and he landed like 1-2s, like not many. You know what I'm saying? But he landed the cleaner shots and stuff like that. But he didn't land a whole lot of punches, and Edwin De Los Santos didn't land. He landed less than Shakur. So this was like the least punches landed in a 12-round championship fight in history, or something like that they were saying. So it was not action packed, man. It was Shakur was he was not using his left hand. So Shakur, after the fight, he said that he don't want to make no excuses, you know what I'm saying? But he did say something like he want to go back to the drawing board and look at his performance and stuff like that, because he felt like he didn't. He said he felt like he didn't. He said he didn't feel good and he didn't have his best performance. And he said one thing he need to do too is like stay out of the gym so much, because that's how you get injuries and stuff like that. But he didn't say that he have an injury, but he kind of said it. Man, if Shakur had an injury, I can tell, because Shakur, like his last 5 fights or something like that, man, he been letting his hands go a lot, man, and he been coming forward. But it was not his best performance. So right now, a lot of fighters, a lot of people in the comment section are gonna try to trash him and stuff like that. People gonna say Tank could beat him. They gonna say Haney could beat him. They gonna say whoever could beat him and stuff like that. Now, and that always happens when somebody have like a kind of bad performance. But one thing I like about it is he had a bad performance overall, like, because it wasn't his best performance and stuff. But now other fighters might be willing to get in the ring with Shakur. You know what I'm saying? And they won't be turning him down as much, and he'll start getting these fights now. So man, we seen it happen to so many fighters, man, where they looking so good, and then like if I go back in time with the Triple G versus Kell Brook fight, once people seen a welterweight have success on Triple G and he looked beatable, then that's when he eventually got, I think he got the Canelo fight after that or something like that. But people was more willing to fight him, and that's hopefully that be the same thing with Shakur, man. Like hopefully he start getting Frank Martin had posted like a dinner plate like Shakur's food or something, but bro, De Los Santos took the fight for $400K. They tried to pay Frank Martin $1 million, and he $1 million or however much they tried to pay him, whatever. He turned the fight down, and Shakur Stevenson, to me, he still got the dub on his bad night, so that's good. At least he didn't lose or get knocked down or look bad in that type of way. But his defense was on point. He looked sharp. He just wasn't letting that left hand go, and maybe it was hurt. Who knows? He said he not gonna say if it was hurt or not. But Devin Haney, he said that Shakur Stevenson a bum, and he was like, that's why I should have offered him 10% or whatever. He a clout chaser. And I see Tank just responded to it and said, that's what I'm offering you, son. So Tank saying he offering Devin Haney 10%. They going at it. But man, I seen this happen so many times in boxing where a fighter don't have their best performance, and now people more willing to get in the ring with him and stuff. And, the fans gonna trash him. Don't get me wrong, like, it was not action-packed, so I understand why the crowd was booing and stuff like that. I understand that, man. I wanted to see more action, But, hey, every night not gonna be your best night, but, every fighter have at least that. I can go down the list of fighters that had bad performances. Like people talk about the Mayweather fight versus Castillo when his hand was hurt, and that's a controversial fight. People even some people even say that Cruz beat Tank when his hand was hurt during the fight. You know what I'm saying? But Jerron Ennis had a fight with Karen when he was just moving the whole time, and it wasn't his best performance. And people were saying this person to beat him, that person to beat him, and stuff like that. So it happens all the time in boxing, man. So if I was Shakur after the fight, man, I would have held my head high though. Like he got on there and he was like he didn't like his performance and all that, man. You could just be like, look, I outboxed him. You know, I might not have my best performance, but I got the job done. I mean, that's pretty much what he said though. He said if he felt like how he was going, he said he wasn't feeling good before the fight, and he said if he felt like that during the fight, he was just going outbox him and get the dub instead of, you know. Man, something was wrong. Something was wrong. His hand was messed up or something like that. But, you know, it is what it is, man. He got the job done. Hopefully, Frank Martin. Hopefully, Lomachenko. I really want to see the Lomachenko fight in Shakur. I know Jermaine Ortiz is calling him out, but Shakur got the belt now, so we're going to see who in the rankings, like who next up or whatever like that. But, you know, man, that's all I got, Fight World, man. This Amin Boxing Club. Everybody like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.